Hey guys, this is NightWolf from Nerdy Geek Talk, coming at you with our first episode of our newest podcast for comics only, Comic Converse. So, I thought we could kick off with a hero we all know and love, Robert Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. Yes, you heard that correctly, Robert Bruce Banner. His first name is Robert, but he goes by his middle name Bruce for some reason. So, let's start off with his origin. I will be pulling all of this from his own issue 1 of Volume 1, The Incredible Hulk. As you probably know, Banner is a genius level intellect science. He was developing the G bomb, the gamma bomb, and they were testing it at a military base. Somehow, Rick Jones, a teenager, wanders in on a dare. Banner sees him on the field and runs out to heroically save Rick, pushing him into a trench. However, Banner is unable to save himself and he is bathed in gamma rays. He later awakens in a hospital with Rick by his side. Rick goes over what happens with Banner, and later that night he turns into a, you know what color? Gray beast. What? Not green? Yeah, I'll get to that later. Um, anyway, he smashes through the wall and destroys an army van filled with attacking soldiers, and one of them dubs the beast the Hulk. Momentarily, Hulk finds Igor, a rival scientist, rummaging through his stuff for the formula of the G-bomb he wants to recreate so badly. Igor tries to pull a gun on Hulk, but bullets have no effect on the giant beast, who then smashes him around and knocks him out. Igor is then sent to jail for being a spy, where he secretly contacts the currently most dangerous man in the world, Gargoyle. Meanwhile, in the morning, Bruce is Bruce again, and Rick explains to him about what happened the night before. That night, when Banner is the Hulk again, Gargoyle captures him. But when he opens up the capsule he contained him in the next day, Bruce is sitting in it. Gargoyle realizes that Hulk and Banner are the same person, and so he begs for Banner to turn him back into a human. Banner successfully transforms him back and is then set free. Then the Russians Gargoyle was being forced to work for try to force Gargoyle to keep working, but he refuses, wanting his freedom. He then sets off an explosion, killing the Russians along with himself. That is about all in the first issue of Hulk. All you really need to know about issue 2 is that he turned green because of the gray ink was too iffy and it wouldn't stay the same shade from like one panel to the next. Also, green ink was cheaper. So, back to how he was gray. Along with being gray, he was also still articulate and able to speak. Though not as smart as Banner. He wasn't as smart as Banner. But he wasn't the rumbling brute most people consider him today. This all changes in Tales to Astonish issue 59, where Hulk is fighting Ant-Man. It is then shown that Banner turns into Hulk when he gets angry, and he is more the not so smart guy we know today. Hulk is, not Banner. Now onto the Hulk and Loki. Um, Now onto how Hulk and Loki formed the Avengers. Hulk was rumbling along when Loki tricks him into breaking down a bridge. Thinking he's on a rampage, Ant-Man, Captain America, and Iron Man go to stop him. Eventually, they figure out it was Loki's doing, and they defeat Loki. Afterwards, they decide to form a team, and they call themselves the Avengers. And like most of the other Avengers, Hulk was a very off and on member of the team. Now, on to some of the weird and unknown things about this giant beast. His powers include being able to breathe underwater, seeing ghosts, and super jumping up to 3 miles. Of course, all of these powers have been varied and on and off, but one still seems to stay almost all the time, which is immortality. And this is proven in an alternate universe that is very sad, and all humans are wiped off the earth, but Bruce Banner is still alive sorry, can't talk. Because because Hulk won't let him die. And as most of you know, Hulk and Banner are basically two separate people, and they often fight in his mind, and it's very complicated. And so, after going on for a long time, Banner begs Hulk to let him die, and he dies a sort of horrific death with giant cockroaches eating him. Yes, giant cockroaches. Fun fact, in issue 3, Hulk actually flew. It's not like he super jumped. He actually flew, which is quite odd. Once he was renamed David Banner for very stupid reasons that you can find out on your own. He was canceled after issue 6, because he just wasn't very successful, but then he got restarted again. And so also, I want to talk about Grey Hulk some more. In issue 324 of his original series, he turns gray again for the first time since like the first issue. And so, this Hulk is very intelligent, and like the original, Bruce Banner turns into Hulk at night, and not when he gets angry. The Grey Hulk kind of finds himself a job as a enforcer, you could say, for a casino owner in Las Vegas, and he wears a suit and tie and all this stuff, and he's actually a really cool guy. I like him a lot. I recommend reading some of that. He doesn't stay gray for very long. It's like 324 to probably around 400. I might be off on that. You can yell at me in the comments. And so also what I wanted to talk about is whether Hulk is more of a hero or a non-hero. And I definitely think he is a hero, but cuz whenever he's the Hulk, he normally is good. He just sometimes goes off on rampages. But I could definitely see how you could see like the other point of view, how he just goes off on a rampage and destroys random stuff, and how like Ant-Man, Captain America, and Iron Man thought he was on a rampage because that's like the kind of guy he is. So, let me know if you disagree or agree with me in the comments. And if I got anything wrong, you can yell at me in the comments. Let us know what you like or don't like, or if you want us to make a video about something, let us know all in the comments. I'll try to talk to you there. So thanks for listening. This is Nerdy Geek Talk. Make sure to check us out at our website at www.nerdygeektalk.wordpress.com. And for me, NightWolf's exclusive website for the MCU only, you can check that out at www.marveltheory.com or marveltheory.wordpress.com. Sorry. And for Aramis Prime's exclusively Transformers website, you could check that out at tftalk.wordpress.com. Make sure to hit that big red subscribe button and like this video. Thanks. I'm NightWolf. Bye.